The Bible is the most popular book ever. Here's religion and here's the Bible. I think the Bible wins. Publishers Weekly claimed the best-selling book in 2016 was Harry Potter with 4.4 million copies sold. But these are Bible sales and these are Bible donations. I think the Bible wins. And that's why this episode isn't about a book, it's about an industry. Nobody really knows how much the Bible industry is worth, and that's because nobody really thinks of it as an industry. But it's got its own research firm called the Barna Group, and they produce these beautiful infographics on industry competitors and consumption trends, and please teach me how to make infographics. To get a sense for how completely insane the Bible industry is, check out the Jerusalem Nano Bible. It's a nanotechnology company printing Bibles on microchips.
It's called the Nano Bible.
The world's smallest Bible.
The world's smallest Bible.
The smallest Bible in the world.
CBN News suited up to enter the sterile environment where the chips are produced.
Entails suiting up like you're entering an Ebola zone.
We are just gearing up to read our Nano Bibles. You gotta grab that. How do you get these things on? Just check out the American Bible Society, on a mission to make the Bible available to everyone in the world. They have a net worth of $716 million. My only question is, once these guys are singing Psalms 136, who gets to keep all the money? Now, according to their donation page, your gift is gonna help put a Bible into the hands of orphans, at-risk children, and patient Chinese Christians. Yo, hold on one sec. What do they have against impatient Chinese Christians? I mean, they don't have a Bible. Of course they're impatient. Who's patiently waiting for a Bible? I know there's a Bible shortage, so I'm gonna convert to Japanese to get my Bible.
Major Bible translations were coming out about every 20 or 30 or sometimes 40 years up until about the 1970s. And then suddenly there was the Living Bible and the New American Standard Bible and the New International Version.
And the sheer number of Bibles on the market is mind-blowing. Yo, we got the Chronological Study Bible. Finally, a Bible that starts with creation. The Catholic Youth Bible, primarily used by Catholic priests in Pennsylvania and Boston. The Rainbow Study Bible, I'm assuming they just repeat the Bible verse, if a man lies with another man, he shall be put to death, over and over and over again. We got the Jewish Annotated New Testament. I'm sure all Jews love this one. Now, to better understand the Bible industry, we're on our way over to Berkeley to meet with Professor Robert Alter, who just finished a brand new translation of the Hebrew Bible. And we're gonna ask him what inspired him to make this Iron Age text finally available to broader audiences. Let's go! Professor Alter, thank you so much for being with us.
Happy to do it.
You just completed a brand new translation of the Hebrew Bible.
Right.
First of all, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
What inspired you to make the Bible finally available to broader audiences?
I find that the existing translations, especially the 20th century translations, do a wretched job, or don't even try, to convey the literary artistry, the stylistic beauty of the Hebrew, and that's why I set out to do my own.
Bible translation has historically been controversial. The Wycliffe's 14th century translation was initially banned,
Right.
and possession of the English Bible was considered heresy, whose punishment was death by fire. Why do you think the Bible has been such a controversial book to translate, and have you ever been threatened with death by fire?
Oh no, fortunately that has not happened. The obvious reason in those centuries that translating the Bible was controversial is that the church considered the Bible to be its private property. So it didn't want believers to go out and read the Bible on its own. That's why Luther was such a revolutionary. He broke with the Church of Rome, and he prepared a German translation of the Bible. That's not an issue anymore, of course.
Now, you've been interviewed by the New York Times. When asked why we need another translation, you cited the Song of Songs, chapter 1, verse 13,
Right.
noting that existing translations of the sex appeal of the sentence were inadequate. Professor Alter, let me just say, can I get a high five?
Okay.
What is it about your translation that's different?
Okay. First, it tries to reproduce the stylistic features of the Hebrew. To begin with, there's a level of syntax, word order in the prose. Now, the King James Version, I think, set a good precedent, which people have ignored since. They followed the Hebrew prose syntax. Probably not for literary reasons, but they figured if God put the words in this order, we're going to follow this order. I also tried to get the rhythms of the Hebrew. That is, I don't think there's any great literary prose that is not rhythmic. It's sort of the beating heart of prose. And like the human heart, if it's hit with arrhythmia, which is true of certainly all the modern translations, it dies. I also do one thing that the very few translators have even thought of doing. There's lots of wordplay, sound play, puns in the Hebrew. Of course, you can't always do that in another language, but I try to do a lot of it.
It took you more than 2 decades, I believe, is that right? To complete the translation. So I've got to ask, what explains all of the procrastination?
Oh, well, mind you, the finished product, because it also includes a commentary, is 3,000 pages. And I know 22, 23 years might be not that long. But here's the thing. If I had done nothing but translate the Hebrew Bible, maybe I could have finished it in half the time. However, I probably would have gone crazy doing that.
You just completed this monumental work. Perhaps now you want to turn your attention to something else. And I don't know if you know, but Chance the rapper says he's taking a sabbatical from rapping to study the Bible. On your next sabbatical, are you going to experiment with some freestyle rap?
Yeah, not exactly rap, but actually I've done one little book. I promise everyone it's quite little. It's about 150 pages, and it's called The Art of Bible Translation.
Professor Alter, we all look forward to what you decide to work on next, and thank you so much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure talking with you, really.
If you guys want to watch the full unedited interview we did with Professor Robert Alter, I'm going to post that next week, so be sure to subscribe to the channel, and until next time. What was that verse again?
Because we cannot do that.
Why not?
Because I think because we also have our script check if you want to see.
I see.
Yeah.
Wait, but you were going to read me a Bible verse.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to read it anymore?
Yeah.
Here, where is it?
Well, you can go here in the Bible and Psalms 83:8.
Yeah?
You can go there.
What does it say?
Is this gonna be published somewhere?